it's not about you all the damn time. You're tuned in for those in the cheap seats. Tonight, I want to talk about the arrogance and vanity of some of you young females in the world today in your prime. I realize that in your prime, you're at the height of your sexual peak and beauty. However, the unwarranted vanity of some of you is ridiculous and utter nonsense. I was watching the Fresh and Fit podcast, and they had females on the show, and this is a continuing theme on their show, where they have females as guests on their, I believe they call it their after hours portion of their podcast, where they give females in Miami, whether they be social media influencers, models, actresses, whatever they may be, and they have them on their show. And of course they go through their questions and their monologues and things like that. And what I found, or what we've been seeing, is a lot of the females are under the impression that Fresh and Fit actually need their appearance on their show to be successful. I've seen this same sentiment on other content creators' channels where they allow a female audience or viewers interact with the content creator. And what I've been seeing is a lot of these females are under the impression that these content creators actually need their appearance on the show to be successful, which is just not actually true at all. A lot of these gentlemen put in very hard work and due diligence to make themselves successful, where they can then invite you onto their show because they have a big enough platform where they have traction of viewership. It's not that they need you on the show to generate buzz or viewership. They are simply creating content for their audience from a female's perspective. Let me say that again. They are creating content for their audience from a female's perspective, so it will not be an echo chamber of male voices only. And a lot of these females are under the impression that when they go on these gentlemen shows, that they are the center of attention because they're used to unbridled attention from simps. And the thing is, you're not going on those shows to be validated for attention. You're going on those shows because the content creators of those shows ask you on to interact with their audience, so their audience can get different perspectives from different people. You're not actually needed. These gentlemen can create content without any female engagement on their shows at all. I've seen them do it. And what we're seeing is something that really just speaks to the vanity of a lot of young women in their prime. They honestly believe that they are the center of attention no matter where they may be. And that is simply not the case. Yes, you're an attractive woman. Men give you attention. But that does not mean that every man is pining away for your attention. It doesn't mean that. A man may have you on to a show, generate engagement, so they will not be in an echo chamber. It has nothing to do with their attractiveness. Yes, don't get me wrong. Let me stop, because I know I'll have a lot of people in the comments saying stupid stuff. Yes, the women being attractive is a plus. Yes, it's gonna initially draw attention to the content creator's platform. I get it. Attractive women generate or pique interest. We all live in a world where we understand this. But just because you're piquing interest doesn't mean you'll hold retention of that interest once it's been piqued. Let me play that back for you, for those in the cheap seats who didn't catch that. Because interest may be piqued because you're attractive, doesn't mean once the interest has been piqued and they dial in or tune in, it doesn't mean that your looks and your attractiveness alone is gonna retain the audience. Because you can be a very attractive woman and can't retain any attention once they get past your looks, because you're an airhead, because you're talking in circles, because what you're saying is a bunch of talking points that have been disproven over and over and over again. It takes more than your looks to keep an audience engaged. And as content creators, we understand this. So a lot of you females are not content creators, you're just influencers on social media, and you think because people may like your pictures or like your photos or like your TikTok videos, that's actually retention of an audience, and it's not. It's just that you're an attractive woman and you pique a guy's interest on a base or a basic level or a base level. So let me say this in closing. I'm going to wrap this up. I just wanted this to be a quick rant. Ladies, you are not the center of the universe. I understand that women can be quite vain, and it's one of your traits that I wish you did not have. But for sake of keeping you socialized and a hierarchy of looks for women, don't rely only on that solely as a basis for why you're on a platform. It may be what got you in the door, but what you say and how you behave keeps you there. That's all I got tonight, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.